Free God.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm excellent.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Fine. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Blowing to one side.
They're blowing to one side.
Yes.
Fire in my. I had the wind go by.
It looks as if you've been running fast in
Always running fast. Speed, my friends, even still.
Well,
Johnny
listen,
Bravo.
where are you at right now? Are you in NYC?
Yeah. Yep. I was in Ohio. Got back yesterday.
Okay. How'd that all go? How did that all work?
It was cool to, COVID safe, half capacity. It worked out, man.
I just coughed, and you can't even cough out this bitch without somebody.
No, you can't cough no more. You can't fart. None. Everything's fucked up. You fart, you're like, oh hell.
That's that COVID fart.
That's the vid, nigga. That didn't sound right.
That's that vid.
Man, that's that vid, shit.
All right, so listen, Digga's about to join us any minute, but I don't really want to keep our guests waiting because they're punctual. They were here right on time. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'd like to definitely get them on right about now.
Let's do it.
You excited?
Hell yeah. What?
Come on, man. This is that shit right here.
Shoot. I used to watch your videos in college.
Maybe my brother doesn't know we're live right now. He just tried to call me on the phone. All right, listen, we're gonna bring him in right now, and I'm sure Digga's gonna join in and be fanning out once she sees, you know, the queen is here live and direct.
We're live and direct.
Ladies and gentlemen, gods and earths, right about this time, I want to bring to the Godcast, man. Like, I mean, the first thing everybody says is when you say this name, Karyn White, is Superwoman. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Superwoman, Secret Rendezvous.
Yes.
The Way You Love Me. Associated with such greats as Babyface and
yes.
L.A. Reid and
yes.
It just goes on and on. This is a storied career as an artist, but now she is transforming into the executive side of things. Okay, and she's launched her own label, and she has an artist, and not just any artist. First of all, this is an artist that I feel can really rap, and he's a conscious artist.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hey, I didn't even know that Karyn White was interested in conscious music like that.
Right.
To the point where she would even put her money behind it. So I'm very interested in how that all came about, as well as, just her storied career. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the Godcast, Karyn White and her find, Akbar the Great.
Hey. What's up?
Man, it's a pleasure to be on here, man. Like I was telling Lord Jamar earlier.
Man, my sound is the worst.
Oh, man.
Well, we can hear you.
It's fine. Don't worry. My phone. Don't even worry.
Oh yeah, my bad, man.
Hi, Karyn.
Hey, Godfrey.
She knows my name. This is great.
And I follow you.
What?
Yes.
Karyn, you look exactly the same.
Thank you.
Exactly. Oh my God. You look exactly.
That's what's up.
You
look,
look great.
I like you, Godfrey. Mwah.
Oh, that's good.
That's what's up.
All right, Karyn, you better be careful. All right, now.
Okay.
You look great. Hey, Akbar, I heard your stuff, man. That's so great. It's so refreshing to hear you talking like that right now.
And you don't know how much things do, man. I listen to you bro. When I say I listen to your podcast, Godcast and Godfrey We Trust, man. Huge fan, bro. So.
I appreciate that. You don't even realize who's listening to you. you know, even when I hooked up with Lord Jamar, you just go, wow, that's Lord Jamar from Brand Nubian. Are you kidding me right now? Like, wait a minute. We're like, that's my man right now. Like, this is what we talk. I said, I was rocking your stuff. I was rocking Karyn White stuff. Like, yo,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hey,
and
man.
Now we're here just talking. Like, what? And
that's
then
crazy.
When I started doing comedy, I started in Chicago. And then over the years, you just see the people that are your fans. It was like Kool Moe Dee, with, you know, all these people going, man, I listen to you all the time. I go, oh, wait a minute. Oh, geez. You don't even realize that.
A lot of times
it's
like, wow, you even really know me? That's what I'm saying. Like how you were just like, yo, she knows my name. Like I feel the same way. Like,
yo,
White
in
knows
college, Karyn, you don't
like,
understand. We used to be like, yo, Karyn White, yo, hey.
Oh man.
Like, you know, you have your celebrity crushes. It was like Karyn White. It was, you know, like, oh.
Yeah, man. I seen the pictures too, man. I seen the old school pictures back in the day, man. Even now, she's still a queen now.
Look at all, she didn't change. Look at it. What do you talk? Look at
it don't crack at all, man. It don't crack at all.
Well, no. The great part about it, you guys, is that, you know, most people don't know that, but I stepped away from the business, and I believe that's what preserved me. Because, after, you know, I guess I was going through a tough time. You know, Terry Lewis and I, who was my husband at the time, we were going through marital problems. I got a divorce. My mother was dying. I just had a child, and I just needed to step away because I'd always been Karyn White. Even when I was in elementary, they were like, Karyn White's, you know, I was this little promoter, you know, just very driven. And so I needed to step back, because when you talk about being conscious and, you know, of having knowledge of self, I didn't have none of that. And I was very rich, lived a great life, but was unhappy in a lot of things. So when you have everything and you still ain't happy, you need to step back. When you're living in a 30,000 square foot mansion, and you look, and you ain't happy, you better step back, because it's something deeper than materialistic. It's that spiritual. You off track with God in your life. And so that's what I did. And I'm so, you know, it was crazy because people say, how could you walk away from everything that you had? You were on top. And but you know, I found myself spiraling, and I didn't know how I got there. So I was like, only thing I knew to do was, okay, let me just, you know, went through the transition of, you know, Christianity and prayer, and, you know, went through that. And then, you know, I even dated a pastor, and I was preaching, y'all. Look, I was on the corner. This is funny. I'm telling you guys exclusive stuff, because this is the Godcast. You know, we keep it 1,000 in here. You know, this is that those lessons that, you know, I like to tell Akbar about. You know what I'm saying? That real stuff, not just the faux entertainment industry. But I'm so blessed that, you know, what I did was, like, I found myself, like, I knew that I was driven, and I realized it didn't matter what I did, whether it was singing, writing, I still was driven. So I started to, after I built that house with Terry, that 30,000 square foot home, I learned how to do it. I studied, I watched the interior designers, the contractors, the, you know, all of the people associated, and I decided that I was going to do that. So I moved to the Bay Area, Sacramento. Shout out to Tony, and Dwayne, and we worked on a project, and it was never released with Warner Brothers, and so from that point, the Bay Area was on fire, and the real estate industry was changing, and it was just so I started buying up property, learning how to flip homes. So I was flipping. I was flipping before Joanna Gaines and Chip.
You know.
Yeah, and I learned business. You know, and it was because, you know, Terry being a very strong businessman. So it was so funny because I tapped into all these things. My mother had her own salon at 14. And so this was all, my dad was an entrepreneur. So all that stuff came out, and I started doing real estate, and then I looked up and I was like, oh my God, the entertainment industry was like, okay, it was 5 years. Right. And, you know, things happened, and I said, they got Beyonce. They all right. They got Mary and Beyonce killing the game.
So like they got Beyonce, they don't need me. Is that?
Of course. I was like, she's such a.
We always need you though. We always need.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look at me now, man.
Oh, I know. That's how I felt because you can lose and people think, wow, you're the Superwoman and you didn't have faith. You lost faith in yourself. Yes, I did. Yes, I stopped believing. Yes, and then it's like having that crew around you to pour into you and all that stuff's so important, you guys. I'm like, I said, how did my friends let me quit? That's one thing when I'm kind of mad at right now. I'm like,
yeah, because your friends were haters.
Yeah, I'm like, what exactly. I was like,
jealous.
Man,
I was like, I would never get that. Trust me, Akbar, tell you, I am very passionate, and he'll tell you.
Yeah. It's all good energy. You feel me?
Yeah. So, but I had to grow and become a businesswoman. So now, I look at things like I see a hot stock over here. So we'll talk about that. That's the second half. Talking about.
I see a house I can flip.
Oh, exactly. I see a house I can flip.
So
I see I can do a little redecoration too. It's already got good bones. I'm gonna put my little pizzazz on it. I'm gonna give it my stylization and then present it out into the market for a higher price.
So the fact that you're you see the business side now, does it mean that you turn evil? No, you know what I'm talking about, because you could be like, now I'm on this side, and you're like, or are you like, I'm not gonna do what they did to me. I'm not gonna be that person. I like with Akbar, I'm gonna make sure I school him on stuff. I'm not gonna, him. I'm gonna make sure his head is on straight, that he makes sure he has a balance of this bullshit ass industry and have some normalcy to his life. Because this, like you said, we've been in this business a long time. Karyn, I'll be honest. I'm a college grad, I came in pretty normal. My parents, Nigerian. We're very right. When you're Nigerian, you're in reality all the time. Or Caribbean, you're always in reality. I mean, I would do Comedy Central specials. I go see my parents. The first thing they say, oh, we saw you on TV. We were very proud of you. Oh my goodness. Can you take out the garbage? Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
It was just normal, but
because we don't give a shit about that. No,
they don't give a damn. They say, yeah, can you take the garbage out and go and get me some?
They knew what they were doing, huh?
Yeah. And so I came in the business not knowing that it was really this, excuse my French, this effed up. I didn't know it was this fucked up. I didn't know it was so cutthroat. People say that they're helping each other. There's all that. Nobody's really helping you. Backstab. I didn't know, because I'm about integrity. I like when people work hard and you deserve to get what you get when you're good at something. That's what I believed in. Coming from athletics, that's what I loved about athletics. When you suck, you don't play.
Exactly.
If you're good, you play. And I'm sure in the hip hop game, Akbar, you see cats like you going, why do they have a contract?
Oh man, all the time, man, all the time. I mean, I feel like a lot of times right now, especially in the music industry, instead of like music being sold, is lifestyle being sold. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like mainstream media tries to sell lifestyles nowadays. So you'll see a rapper and you'll know more about his criminal history than you know about the music that that he's putting out.
Right.
You know more about the bodies that he got over the records that he got. You know what I'm saying? And so that's like where it's headed right now, man. And so. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just now talking, Miss Karyn, man, you know what I'm saying? It's such a blessing, like to come in and like swoop down, because she could have just watched from the sidelines, and you know what I'm saying? She didn't have to come in and make those investments, man, and pick me up and take me under her wing and introduce me to her team, and you know what I'm saying? Show me a whole different aspect of life, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when you're coming from one environment, used to seeing one thing, man. It's like being taken to California for the first time to shoot a music video. It's like crazy, man. It's just a real moment. And then having this moment to speak, like when I tell y'all, man, I've been watching the Godcast and Godfrey We Trust, man, for like since episode 1, man.
Oh, wow.
I remember man, look, man. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't have Andre, I remember when Godcast ain't have Godfrey, man. You know what I'm saying? And so
wow. Damn, you've been watching, boy.
Man, it gets to come full circle though, and have this conversation on this level with y'all, man. It's surreal, man. God is real.
It's that was it Saturn and Jupiter are lined up right now? It's superpower week. Superpower week.
Exactly.
So it's superpower week. So all of this is making sense.
It does. Hey man, I'm sold on it. I'm sold on it, man.
Yeah.
I'm walking into it.
You're walking into it, right?
He's floating on it. Let me say this, you guys, because we're going to talk a little bit about, why. Trust me, I was not trying to fool with nobody out here doing.
Just to say why. I was going to ask you why. Here goes.
Yeah, the why.
Not to cut you off, but here goes our other queen of the gods.
Oh, she's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rod Digga.
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Hey.
Hello, Queen.
Hey,
hello, King.
Hey, Queen. Legendary Queen.
Yeah.
Apologies for the delay. I'm just running around like every good mom and doing last minute Christmas shopping and, had to slap a face on and get cute for you. I'm so happy you're here, though.
Oh, you're adorable and sweet. We're so happy to be here. Thank you, guys. It really means a lot. Trust me. It's I'm just excited to see Akbar over there. I haven't seen him smile that much since the whole time we've been
together. Now I forgot.
How you doing, Chocolate Drop?
Oh man, I'm good, Queen. I'm even better now that you on, man. Beautiful.
All right.
Hitting on you already. Called you Chocolate.
Hey.
That's your nickname for the rest of the segment, Chocolate Drop.
Now, when Digga got here, it reminded me. Now I'm going to start with the Queen first because for the beautiful ladies, right? We have to give you a quick solo cam, right? And then I got to hit you with the. You ready? You just get the people. I'm hit you with the. That's the beauty sound right there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. Oh shit, we lost Digga.
I can give the drama now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, there's Digga. Now hang on, Digga. We ain't forget the Queen. We ain't.
Okay.
Ready?
I can't solo you right now. Wait, hang on a second.
Why? Press your button.
Nah, I don't.
You used it all up.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe I can only do solos. Well, I can't solo.
I can.
But I'll use that. I'll use that one. Ready?
Just go.
Here goes yours.
Nice.
Oh, go ahead, Mama. I see
Right. The harp, fellas.
No, we don't need that. Pause.
That's more like it.
That's no, we ain't doing no harps for the bros. Fuck that.
Nah. Pause.
Yeah, man. Some jungle or anything.
Yeah. Pause.
Now you know what we got to get for y'all. We got to get impeach the press for y'all.
Yes.
Okay.
Arrest the president.
Oh, that's what you said. Yes.
Arrest the president. Wasn't that intelligent hoodlum?
Well, actually, no.
It was.
Well, yeah.
I'm talking about the breakbeat. I'm talking about the impeach the press breakbeat.
Breakbeat. Then you're talking about intelligent hoodlum, but then also, Saigon did arrest the president. That was
okay.
dope.
Cool.
Oh man.
Awesome. So
what's going on, guys? I actually had you playing in the background while I was running around the house, but yeah, what are we doing, folks?
So now listen, Karyn was about to get into the why. She's even now I sent you Akbar's stuff. I hope you were able to check it out, Digga. Were you? I hope so.
I was.
Okay.
I was. Briefly, I was.
Anyway, we were gonna get into the why with Karyn as far as why someone of her stature would get into basically starting her own label after being so successful as an artist and as a businesswoman in her own right in real estate. What made her now come back into the music world that she kind of stepped away from because it was kind of robbing her of her self-identity, if that's fair enough to say. And now come with not just an artist, but a conscious artist. Like what gravitated to you to this particular artist as opposed to MC Tatface down the block, who's just mumbling his lyrics along, and and he's talking about how much promethazine he's just drank this morning. Why not go that way when we know that's a proven business model? That's how they flip houses like that all the time, Karyn.
Yes, you are so
why
right.
not flip the house like that as opposed to maybe a slightly more difficult flip? Why would you do that?
Wow, it's for the culture. Healing for the culture. I mean, if you haven't been on this planet for the last year, we all know what has been exposed to the highest degree. I mean, we have, all this white supremacy, hip hop, the music with the WAP, and, it's just been really, I think that was a distraction. But as we know, this music has been socially engineered to, for destruction. And so for me, when Derek, I know his dad and him and I did come back in the entertainment industry like maybe 5 years ago. I released we did a film together called Gale in the Storm. It was loosely based on my life. So I'm walking this whole independent journey. So we did that, and we got that was on what was it, Amazon Prime, and it was on some of the cable TV shows. And so I was just, I wasn't looking for this. I mean, who really wants to work with, especially when you think about an artist Akbar's age? He was 24. I'm like, that's a headache. You know what I mean? So,
and you're not a rapper. You come from the R&B world. What do you know about hip hop?
Oh, well, look. What I do know is how to pick the winning stock. I have the ability.
Hey.
It's funny because what I do, whatever hits me peripherally from the, not really just being in hip hop. Like I love, but the latest was probably Donald Glover. I mean, I knew he was amazing. And my daughter, shout out to Ashley Lewis, who, she just turned 27, and she'll see my playlist and it's like, I didn't know you listened to Donald Glover. This was like 5 years ago. And so I love him, and he's so ultra talented. Also picking people, when I was younger, Kanye, and also who else? I knew he was going to be amazing. And these were just people that I've just, from first off, I knew it immediately. Tupac, Jay-Z, not Jay-Z, J. Cole, Kendrick. So I've always kind of loved the top ones, and I don't know why. I don't know. I just kind of saw something special in them. So anyway, Akbar, I was so impressed when his dad played his music. He didn't tell me it was his son, and he played Young Righteous Black Girl. And, I'm listening to it, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, first of all, I'm just like we say bringing knowledge and science, mixing that. Lyrically, I had to get a dictionary to try to figure out what the hell he meant, right? And I'm like, so many, just so deep, but then yet it was so spiritual and soulful. So, and what he was saying, I said, oh my God, this is a rapper not talking about popping pills, not talking about killing niggas, strip club. He actually said he's talking about a young righteous Black girl. Uplifting the Black woman, the queen, buying farmland and getting married. I'm like, what? I mean, first of all, to be so young and just, not no corny dude, cool. Right. And I was just so impressed and so just like, oh my God, and, I have nieces and, I saw them and I had to cover their eyes with, we constantly are doing it, with WAP and all this other stuff. So it was just, it was just God put it in, my heart to this was my assignment. And when I met him, and it was so funny, Lord Jamar, because when he first came to Atlanta to meet with me, I even had another confirmation of, because at first I'm like, okay, I'm like you, like, music is not selling. How are we going to do this? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of time. Is he gonna
marketable?
What did you say, baby?
Is he marketable?
Yeah. Well, yes, be marketable.
A guy could rap good, but is he marketable? Does he have will dudes rock with him? Will girls like him? There's all these different variables that go into whether somebody can really transcend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Besides just being a good rapper, there's plenty of guys that are good rappers.
Oh,
you know
exactly.
I mean?
Exactly.
It's like, is this the type of rapper where you feel you can get your investment back on? That's
and let me, Brian, and let me tell you this. So I didn't know that he had reached out to you. So this was, I guess, and you said you heard the music, and he said that you responded to him, and who did this? And you asked him some questions and tell me your story, and it was a trip because it came at the right time. You're talking about when I needed to even know if it was just, is it just me? Is it my R&B friends? I have, legendary friends like O'Brien, who I started business with Don Cornelius, he started me in the business. He's my brother, and, just several other people that I know, that musicians that, write for Kim. They got #1 records on the charts. I just, Tony, band members. So, but I just kept getting, oh my God. And then when you said it, and it's just, you didn't, and so that is so beautiful that I'm like, Lord Jamar said that? You know what I mean? So that was even a nod to make me just keep, it's, this is what you're supposed to do. And we're here now.
Hey, turn up.
Yeah.
And again, it's like I was super impressed that you were doing it. To me, that sent a message like oh damn, what was the message that I got? I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. I just didn't expect, not that I was ever thinking anything about you, like, oh, you know what? I don't think Karyn White is conscious. It's not that. It just seemed like a lot of people just seem like, they're just living their lives and they're not concerned with certain issues, And
you know why that is, though?
Why?
You know why that is? Because when, our era, our generation artists, we still have that mystique. There wasn't social media where you just got to see every single, waking moment of their lives, and just, their whole lives are just on display for public consumption to just be dissected and picked apart. And like, everybody still has that aura, that mystique, that enigma. So it's like, you actually, like, you would have no idea what you eat, what who you're dating, unless it's like major headline news. So we don't know what a lot of what's going on with a lot of our artists, our seasoned artists, our veterans, because we just wasn't all in their business like that.
Well, yeah, we weren't showing all of our dimensions the way people show now. I mean, you only show the artist side of you. You didn't really have to show the person side of you back then. You didn't really know your beliefs, unless you were a belief type group like a Brand Nubian or a Public Enemy or something like that. But other than that, if you were just an artist, nobody knew what you felt about, because they used to have fluff media back then. Remember Right On and shit like that, Karyn? They literally would ask you dumb shit like you said, Digga, like, so what do you eat for breakfast and shit like that? Like what's your favorite color? Stupid shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, you want to talk about that? Like, who cares? Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Now you see everybody, and everybody wants to, display what they're about and feel like they're armchair fucking philosophers, all this type of shit. So yeah, I get it. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yep.
So yeah, I was just like, wow, Karyn White. It just kind of seemed out of left field to me. Like, wow, she's super,
right? Because he
she's
sent me an
super,
email.
Yeah,
he sent me an email, said, "Yo, got your girl Karyn White." I was like, "What?" And yo, and the way Jamar does it, it was just like, "Karyn White, dog, you ready?" I was like,
and I think I said Superwoman Karyn White.
As soon as he said that, I heard, "I'm not your Superwoman."
Yeah.
I was like, woo! I was like, because when I was in college, and we would watch when BET was half decent, when it was the with Donnie Simpson and all, and they would play Superwoman, and the girls in the dorm, they'd be like, and start singing it. That's
I was getting into a lot of arguments because of that damn song. But oh yeah,
you tell a woman to do something, I'm not gentle.
That was the first anthem of man, do it yourself right there.
Yeah, but it made sense because it was fair because she was being treated wrong.
Exactly.
By that guy on the motorcycle. I remember that guy on the motorcycle.
The two hotties, huh? I had it going back then.
You had it going back there. I was like,
the cop and the hottie. But she said, Digga's so right about the 90s, that whole, I'm so glad. I'm like, ooh, I'm glad y'all didn't get to see me in those times. But another thing right now too is that, it's so important that we reach back. And Akbar and I always talk about this, the disconnect between the youth and the 90s, the generation. You know what I mean? It's like, why is it that we have such a disconnect?
Yeah.
So I told Akbar, we just did a video, and trust me, he's amazing, but I also have to flex on him sometimes. I'll be like, do you know who I've been around? Medina started my career. Do you know who, because it's like he knows me, but yet he doesn't like you guys. It's like, okay, well, does she know? I was like, no, trust me, I know. I would not look. I am not trying to act like I don't know what I know, but I know good music. And it's another thing when I heard Young Righteous Black Girl, and he didn't. It's something that hit me like Earth, Wind, and Fire. It was a very spiritual. When he had that kind of, how Maurice White used to. And no rapture and no purpose, and I need somebody to love and to love me, but me. So he had that kind of thing when he was, young righteous black girl. I'm like, oh, and my friend is, Philip Bailey's Valerie. Shout out to Valerie Davis, his wife, Philip Bailey's wife. And I said, listen to this young king. And I said, he have that young, the Earth, Wind, and Fire feel, and the music was just really spiritual. And I told him, I was like, what made you write Young Righteous Black Girl? Righteous meaning right thinking. And so let's talk about Akbar. Talk a little bit about what made you, why do you even trying to separate yourself?
Well, man, especially I feel like in the corona, man, this pandemic just gave me a lot of space to create, I'm saying? Lock myself up and create, especially early on. And just being like a history buff, I'm saying? My dad used to, because I grew up in the nation, man. I grew up in Islam and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I grew up with the teachers, man, and stuff. So it just gave me a certain different perspective and a way to look at things, man. And so whenever I sat down to write Young Righteous Black Girl, being a history buff, man, and understanding that, falling in love with history taught me to love myself again, love Black people. I felt like we needed to introduce that in a track that was uplifting, but for females, just because a lot of the times female empowerment and feminism gets misconstrued as women be able to walk down the street butt naked, and that's white feminism, They want to stand outside butt naked and everybody.
White women.
Yeah,
sorry to say this, but the Karens.
Not Karyn White.
Not Karyn White, but the Karens.
White Karen.
Exactly. So it's important.
I like that. Not Karyn White, White Karen. You heard it here first on the Godcast.
Exactly, man. But it's just important for us to balance that out, man. I felt like, it was just the perfect beat, we can take it to Timbuktu or Ancient Kemet, just talking about those ancient things is not so far in the past, but you know what I'm saying, just remind us about our history and our lineage, you know what I'm saying? Put that in a song, it's catchy. So I felt like it was the perfect opportunity to do that, man. And shout out to Miss Karyn for you know what I'm saying, just pulling so much more out of the track after listening to it, and you know what I'm saying, helping me see the bigger picture for the track. Because a lot of times you never know how people gonna take your art, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all subjective. You feel
well, the thing I liked about the song was it wasn't corny, because you could be like, you ever get those positive corny songs?
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Corn.
Do good. Be good.
There's a lot of those.
Yes,
and I feel bad.
You know what you can do. Go to school, man.
Yeah.
But don't you hold up? But don't you feel bad when you get the corny positive record? Because it's like, okay, is there something wrong with me that I like this Migos record?
Exactly. Yeah.
Expect someone like me to like it just because it's positive.
Right.
But this is what I've always said. Like, you're doing more harm for positive music by your shit being whack.
Yeah.
Right.
Than you are for just trying to make positive music. Like I always say, the positive music got to be just as dope as the negative shit.
Thank you. It's like
Christian
rock.
It's dope to compete with the fucking, you know, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks type of shit. If it ain't, it's not competing with that.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it?
Exactly.
Like
it's like Christian rock, man. Christian rock. There's some Christian songs be garbage.
All you're doing it is to say that, yo, I made some conscious music. But I'm different. You know, they need this message out there. Yeah, they do need that message, but you know what? It needs to be delivered properly.
Thank you.
Deliver it properly, you're gonna hurt the message. So stop the whack ass, you know.
It's like clean comedy. There's some shitty clean comedy out there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather you say ass than butt.
Right.
Queen. Now let's get to
let's go. You're a queen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like,
wait. I was about to say, would Kevin Hart fall under the umbrella of shitty clean comedy?
Oh, Digga. I'm sorry, Digga. But I've heard multiple reviews on this Kevin Hart thing, and I'm sorry. I heard it's a whole heap of trash. I'm not.
All right. I'm gonna be on the island by myself. I got some chuckles out of it.
You are all by yourself, Digga.
I'm all by myself. I'm the only one that laughed through this special. All right,
fine. But without everybody else, you're just Gilligan on the island, just you.
I wasn't even talking about specifically Kevin Hart at all. I was talking about just in general, shitty clean comedy is the worst.
Bad into this country.
Don't you
just opened up a can of worms.
Kevin is my friend. Kevin is my friend. Forget you.
Oh, I know he's your friend. And friends are able to do duds sometimes. I've got friends that put out bad records before. So what?
Bad art is bad art, no matter whether it's clean or vulgar. Bad art is bad art. It does not matter.
No, we love you. We love you, Kevin. Godfrey, do me a favor. Tell him that the views of Jamar does not reflect the views of the views of this guy. Kevin, the views of Rod Digger. I loved it, but it wasn't trash to me. It was. There were moments to me.
You liked it. That's right. But like in other words, Akbar, your words were really dope and they were clever. And I was like, oh, I like the way he used that. Your wordplay was tight. And I was like, yeah, it made me want to listen to that. Get the message, but it's also dope. So that's what I liked, you know.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
That's all we can do with the music, man. Especially, you know what I'm saying, being in that conscious category, you know what I'm saying? Just try to make it replayable, man. You know what I'm saying? Like throw that soul in there. Because I grew up on the Lauryn Hills, the Jaheems, you know, timeless music. You go back and listen to it 20 years, you know what I'm saying, 20 years from now and stuff like that. So it's just like I want to implement that, man. I got nieces 7 and 8 years old, man. And I was having a conversation with one of my nieces, and she was we were talking about, you know, like Beyonce, Black is King. And I was just breaking down why is it so important, you know what I'm saying, love your black self and stuff like that. She hit me with the uncle. Why wouldn't I want to be white? You know, like seriously asking the question. Like, I know it's like, you know, it's raw, but it's like so real, man. Just because when we not, you know what I'm saying, in control of what's going into the kids, you know what I'm saying? We send them to school for 9 hours, then they sit in front of the TV until they go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Then we wonder why they so messed up in the head, man. It's the society programming them, you know what I'm saying? So we need that type of balance like this, YRBG, and like the new content that we're trying to put out with Supernova, you know what I'm saying? And people like y'all, man, that's going to broadcast it and put it out there to the people.
Wait, so what's the name of the label? Supernova? Is that the name of the label?
Supernova.
Yes,
Supernova. Superwoman discovered me.
I got Let me ask the CEO of Supernova. Now, hypothetically, if I were to play Akbar the Great's video right now, would we get some sort of copyright strike on the channel, or is, you know, when you play music and stuff like that?
How?
Not gonna come up?
I know. I don't think
I'll play it and just cut it out. Like if it comes up, if some sort of copy.
I know. Oh, I know you can play the Power to the People, the video. That one is not on distribution yet. That's the one, you know, the Power to the People. I know for sure. Did we send that one to you?
Girl, ready to go right now.
You got which one? YRBG?
Yeah.
They got that ready to go right now.
Hey, what did you send me, Jamar? I heard one record. That's why I said briefly.
It was probably Young Righteous Black Girl, or maybe Juicy.
Okay.
Juice. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say I didn't hear the. Okay, I heard that one. I didn't hear the. I got to listen to the Young Righteous Black Woman.
Yeah, that's Black Girl. YRBG.
It's so good. Just make this a little. This is like, boom, cut. This is the part now where I want to go ahead and play the video. We're going to go ahead and play Young Righteous Black Girl. If a strike comes, it'll only be on this particular video. We make these videos private afterwards so we could chop it up and do our thing. And then we'll put out the full video later. And then the full video, I will edit out this particular portion so that we don't have any problems.
Okay.
But we can play it right now with no problem. Thank you, Black Kelly 5. Very refreshing to see young, dope, positive MCs. Keep up the good work, Akbar.
Hey.
I think you know, music and all of that best speaks for itself. So right now, let's go ahead and play the joint.
Yes.
Okay.
That's so good, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. And shout out to Nick.
She wasn't high yellow neither. Good job.
Oh yeah, you know, we had to go our way, man. We had to go our way.
You know what I'm saying? There's black women beautiful no matter what complexion, but it was good that you did that. That's important.
That was the statement that we was trying to make too, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Just that, you know what I'm saying? It's just that one.
That's so great. That's such a good fit. It's so simple. It's so you got that Lamar, you got that Kendrick, J. Cole, you on that level, man. That's so
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking like it would be dope to
I can see you collab
with those guys.
Inshallah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yep. I can see you collabing with them, man. Wow, it's good stuff, man.
Thank you, Troy Hughes. Karyn White is the caramel goddess. Is that like everybody called you that, or is that's the same guy that said it, or that they called you? And he said, "Happy belated Rod Digger." That video song is
Thank you, Troy. Is that Troy Hughes? Thank you, Mr. Hughes.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna say this too. Akbar has been. We are just so blessed because we've been able to get so much help. Shout out to the Supernova team doing it for the love of the music and the message and what we're trying to do in this for the culture. You don't understand. I got PR people. I have marketing. I have a stylist. I have A&R. I mean, it's just been
do you have A&R? Because you might need to talk to me.
Oh, I know.
I'm like A&R extraordinaire. Trust me.
Whoa, all right.
And wait a minute though. You're an actor. So
I'm an actor.
We're working on we got to talk to you about that because you know I was trying to already think about that. I was like, ooh, Lord Jamar. So also, yeah, we're doing film and, we're working on a project with Akbar and some music. So we definitely want to get out with the soundtrack. That would be incredible. But the whole point is that we just gotta step up. And that's what I know that God put in my heart to do, and the people that have been associated with everything with this Akbar movement, which is, taking back the culture. With the YRBG, Young Righteous Black Girl, we're going to be giving away grants to having a Young Righteous Black Girl. And this is for you guys out here listening. We're looking for college students for books. We're giving away a $500 grant where you guys talk about why you're a Young Righteous Black girl. And send it to Akbar, drop it in his DMs, and we're going to be announcing a winner. We're going to, this is the first time I've talked about it. So this is an exclusive. So you guys definitely hit us up in the DMs. We're looking for the Young Righteous Black girl trying to, be that next generation Superwoman,
Exactly. All of them, too.
All of them.
All of them, man.
That's what's up.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
you about to have, Akbar, your DM's about to be flooded real quick.
And it's for a good cause, the education aspect, too. You know what I'm saying? It's for a good cause, man. And, I wanted to thank the whole team as well, man. We have like such a squad over here at Supernova, man. I call them like the Black Avengers, damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We got Superwoman. You know what I'm saying? We have Mr. Bruce Sterling. We have O'Brien. My dude Black Wolf. My dad, Miss Rochelle, who got this whole ball moving on this whole thing, man. And so it's just like a beautiful thing. Just because I used to have conversations, man, about the disconnect between the younger generations and the older generations of Black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's such a heavy disconnect of just understanding each other and stuff like that, man. But this right here, man, is like a testament to just gapping that bridge, you know what I'm saying, and just coming together. And we bump heads sometimes just because I'm young and I'm stubborn and, you know what I'm saying, I'm a creative. And, they're legends in the game. You know what I'm saying? They're legends in the game. They're just pouring into me. And it's all love just because it pulls out the best of every project that we work on.
So hang on, young man. Where are you from?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Ohio.
Oh, okay.
You was just out here, Godfrey, man. You was just
I just did Toledo. I did Toledo. I'll be in Cincinnati on the 26th, 27th. Then I'm in Cleveland doing the Cleveland Improv December 31st to January 2nd. So I'm always in Ohio.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'll be checking the schedule, man. I'll be checking
the schedule, brother. Check the schedule.
I'm waiting for you to come to Columbus, man.
Yeah, I did Columbus last year, the Funny Bone Columbus.
Oh, okay.
But, the COVID's kind of messing up a lot of stuff. But you an O-State fan? You Ohio State fan?
See, I grew up in Florida, though. My childhood was spent a lot in Florida, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a Gator fan to the death of me.
Oh, Gator, okay.
Yeah.
Because I went to Illinois. Same conference.
Big Ten, yeah.
Big Ten. So, yeah.
Oh, man, that's dope, though. What you position did you play out there, man?
I was a wide receiver, man.
Oh, that's what's
yeah, but that stuff.
You play any sports?
Football hurts.
Man. I play football all my life. Basically.
It's painful.
It is, especially the morning after, man. That's the most painful morning after, man. You wake up.
And I'm glad you ain't playing no more because you can keep all those rhymes in your head and not have concussions.
Man, you played on that next level, man. I didn't play on that next level, man. You played with the, what I'm saying, the top dog.
I'm good now. I can walk still. I took 7 years of yoga, man. I'm good, man.
Yeah, man. Because a lot of them NFL dudes, man, they can't even roll up out of bed, man. They walking around, hands. They got Super Bowl rings, but you know what I'm saying? They can't pee right, you know what I'm saying? So you decide what's important at the end of the day, man.
Right.
So
thank you, Shama J. Daniels.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Supernova and Black Avengers. Love the Godcast crew. Thank you.
We love you guys.
I gotta go, guys.
Thank you, Anthony Shelton. I know you do. You got another you got your
my podcast is in a half hour.
Oh man.
Oh, I didn't know you had a podcast.
Yeah. You don't live where you live, Karyn.
Trust.
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, everybody's in Atlanta. Okay.
I was about to say everybody's in Atlanta. Hey, my brother just got a house down there.
Well, I'm from LA. That's why I can put out Akbar because I moved from LA.
Right.
Well, see, I'm financial literacy. We got to be smart, right? I'm like, it costs too much to be in LA. So,
of course.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, I'm gonna DM you, Karyn and Akbar. I'm gonna, keep in touch the whole 9. This was awesome.
Oh, thank
you. You look great.
sweetie.
Dude, you got a future. You remind me, you like a long lost brother of the Clips. The group.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, man, I love Pusha T, though, man.
You could be like Pusha T's bro, man.
Oh, wow.
I hope he watching this one, man.
Yo, y'all, I'll see y'all.
Oh,
Great.
bye-bye.
Dope.
Blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, Godfrey. Now, I don't know if you guys have a little more time. Would you like to maybe take some phone calls?
Sure. Come on now. Yeah, come on now.
The lines to the people and
got to give the people what they want.
Akbar the Great. I know they love Miss Karyn White, the caramel goddess. All right, the number is 917-408-3919. If you're just joining us, we are with the Superwoman Karyn White and her new discovery, Akbar the Great, MC extraordinaire, conscious MC with the ability to go mainstream. I feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's not call him conscious MC because they have. I've noticed nowadays they have a way to make that a negative connotation. So he's an MC with a stream of consciousness.
Oh, I like that one right there.
I like that. Go ahead, Rod Digger. Tell us what to do.
She got the bars.
All right, listen. If you got a question for Karyn White or Akbar the Great, please hit us up right now, 917-408-3919. And once I do answer a call, please refrain from calling at that moment. All right, we got one coming in right now. Hang on a second. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? All right, you slow, you blow. The number is 917-408-3919. Please be ready to speak when I answer. Oh, wait, are you still there? I thought I hung up on this guy. He looks like he's still there. Yo, my man. Oh, well, we hanging up now. There we go. Yeah, be ready to talk, y'all. Come on. What is that?
Can I say something to Rod Digger right fast?
Go ahead.
Okay, Rod Digger, when you were just talking about the whole conscious thing, I'm so glad you brought that up because like I said, being I tell them I'm a goddess in training, right? And I love it. Mm-hmm. But I didn't understand. I was like, well, I understood it being conscious, but then like some people would hear like at the end where he's saying, young righteous black girl, goddamn, you're beautiful. He can't say goddamn. And it's like, wait a minute, we're not trying to, it's like, we're talking about this cross between, he's not, this isn't gospel. It's right. Reaching the people where he is, right? And he has to be able to, what does Derek say? When he puts out music, it's art, you know what I mean? And he's not trying to be this pastor, he has knowledge of self. So let's explain that a little bit to some of the listeners that may be Karyn White fans out here, so I don't have to hear that.
Well, yeah, like you got to come to the people as the people, I believe. Like,
yes,
when you come with a certain holier than thou, like, I want to be involved in this dirty art form that we call hip hop, but I'm not gonna curse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that almost sets you up to as if you feel you're like some sort of more early higher than everybody else, and that's not a good way to approach things. You know what I mean? See, I always found that I can, I do a lot more teaching when I'm, let's just say we sitting around, smoking a blunt or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm smoking a blunt with you, but now I could tell you, yo, did you know the black man is God? You see what I'm saying? That's the type of thing how they used to introduce it to us when we was young. We think we're doing some street shit or whatever, but then all of a sudden it's like, yo, do you know who you are? As they pass you 40. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there's positive and negative in all things. You're not gonna have just one thing. Too much of anything is bad. Where does medicine and poison begin? You know what I mean? It's all about the dosage. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
A poison, and certain poisons are medicine, depending on the dosage. So a little cursing in order to get that medicine across ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Certain people who come from more staunch backgrounds, more, you know, religious backgrounds and all that, they just gonna have to understand that this is a tactic.
Yep.
Again, you have to use the same tools that the evil use to do wickedness. You have to use some of those tools to do good.
Meet the people where they're at, right?
Exactly. Plus, I just feel like nowadays with the, you know, when people brand themselves as like a conscious rapper, it almost it gives people the preconceived notion like, oh God, he about to preach me to death, or you know, it kind of gives that that backpacker rapper. It's like it kind of comes with these connotations, and you know, at one point it was, you know, it was a great thing, but it seems like now I just noticed like mainstream media has kind of almost turned it into a, you know, not even so much a negative, but like they make like a outcast or something, if you will.
Right.
So I like to say, you know, because I consider myself an MC with a stream of consciousness, because yes, at one day I wake up, I feel like Angela Davis. The next day, I feel like beating a bitch with a bat. So, you know, don't put me in a box. I'm not just a conscious rapper. I can, you know, I'm a rapper that can get conscious, that has knowledge of self, that can party, that can whoop a rapper ass, that can, you know, that can be mommy, that can, you know, do a multitude of things. So definitely, you know, you want to check people when they you know, when you're doing interviews and stuff, and they say, oh, you know, we got conscious rappers, such. Make sure you just kind of, you know, just give them a little light check. Like, I'm more than a conscious rapper. I'm a rapper. You know, I'm a rapper with conscious. You know, you just kind of, you know, find a little slick way to spin it, just to let them know that, hey, you know, you get down on all fronts.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, gotcha.
You're so right, man, because they do, especially nowadays, man. You hear somebody say that they're a conscious rapper, you know what I'm saying, and you automatically associate them with damn near Christian rapper, Lecrae, like that. You know what I'm saying? And so we want to maneuver into a different space, man. And so I feel like, you know, I just got the creative ability, man, working with a Supernova to, you know what I'm saying, drop a song like YRBG, drop a song like this next track that we planning on dropping the music video for in January. You know what I'm saying? They're polar opposites, but the message is the same. You know what I'm saying? The message is still there, but you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, we talking about some other things now, man. So it's just a blessing to have that type of freedom, you know, and just be in that space, man, to have people want to invest in the artwork that you putting out, man. You know, just because like a year ago, like it was a totally different situation. You know what I'm saying? I would never thought I would be in a space to you know, capitalize off of something that I thought of, or, you know what I'm saying, manifest some of my art. Now I can, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, man. And I can't thank them enough for that one, you know?
No, that's
shout out Jared Hoolan. He said, I'm conscious and will leave a motherfucker unconscious.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. I don't even know if I should be saying this out loud, but I saw Black Thought from the Roots hook a dude off the stage.
Exactly.
like punch him off the stage. Like, don't get it twisted.
Right.
Now, listen, we got people trying to call, but for some reason it's going straight to voicemail, and I don't know how to stop that. I turned the do not disturb off. It should be. But these calls are just, I keep getting all these voicemail messages and I'm not getting any.
Wow.
I don't know what's happening, but people are trying to call, but it's doing some weird shit.
We are work in
So I
progress.
apologize. Y'all are
right.
getting sent straight to voicemail. Trust me, it's not me doing it, y'all. It's
Like they see, huh?
Yeah.
Google voice shit.
Yeah.
Got another fucking
Jamar, hey, and they trying to get the chocolate drop.
Oh, yeah.
Why you blocking, Jamar?
Walking at all. Come on, he's young. I want
Yeah.
this young man to get his. You know what I mean? If the wisdoms want him, shit.
Oh man.
I
They all out here though, man. I will say that.
do that.
And
So yeah, are you single? Are you a single young black?
No, sir, man. I have a young righteous black queen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, most definitely though. Being in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? They didn't paint it like that, like they did like a Disney Channel and stuff like that when you was growing up, man. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is so much more than just, you know, kissing and looking cute with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love the person that I'm with. Just
Matching outfits.
So right about now, we've joined have with us who's joined into the frame, Akbar's father, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome Derek Muhammad to the show.
man.
Okay. See.
I didn't even expect to be on the show, but you know what? I salute y'all. Thank y'all for having me. Raw Digger, you look amazing. I think
Thank you.
And salute to you and salute to the God, my man, Lord Jamar. And Akbar, I just want to say I'm proud of you. I just cannot even say that enough. I'm proud of you, son. You turning out what we expect you to turn out to be. So
that's love. I love you, man. I appreciate you too, man. You know what I'm saying?
So Derek, listen, you know, earlier when Miss Karyn first got on, you know, she was like, listen, I'm a goddess in training, and really, you know, I want to bring Derek on to say a few words because he's really someone that's more in depth about, you know, having knowledge yourself and just, you know, just walking this path or whatever. So just get into a little bit of why she wanted you here.
You know,
wait, hang on, real quick. We got a call coming through. Hang on, one came through. Real quick. Let's get this real quick. But hold that thought. Right. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller. Hang on. Yo, caller. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing tonight, but
Well, I guess we're supposed to have D talk.
It's all good.
Yeah, we're not doing. All right, the phone's not working tonight, so whatever. All right, continue.
It's all good. You know, I got knowledge of self coming out of Ohio. I was in the Navy, and you know, just coming up through the public school system, you know, not knowing anything about Black history because they don't teach that to you. I came into the knowledge of self, and by listening to Public Enemy, the Brand Nubians, KRS-One, Rakim, so that it made me inspired to start reading a book, start learning about who the original man is. So when that happened, there was a meeting that took place in the 1990s, and with the record executives and the prison. And what they did was they decided they was going to promote gangster rap, which led to being trap music right now, and not promote conscious hip hop because it was happening too much. And they had made a pact with the prison industrial complex, the private prisons, to need bodies. And they knew music is the only way you can brainwash people. So they used the conscious rap, and it was true. It wasn't stepped on, but they removed conscious hip hop and they used gangster rap to promote social engineering for violence, for drugs. I remember it used to be about partying, having a good time. And then it moved into selling dope. Then it moved into shooting people. Now it's cool to get shot, take drugs, and turn women into strippers. So all the women who want to be rappers like Raw Digger, she a female MC. Now they got to take their clothes off and go into the strip club and try to get a record deal. And now they bragging about taking Percocet. is Percocet. That's a song. I think Future got that song. And it just puts you in a trance for a little kid who liked Future. His parents like Future. And when Percocets present themselves, they're going to be on Perks.
Matter of fact, he doubled down. He said Molly and Percocet. Matter of fact.
Molly and Percocet. So my whole point is, when my son came with me with this music, it blew my wig back. And I know we always talked, I always dropped the seeds on, never forced it on him. And then he came back telling me, you know, what he thought and read books. And he started regurgitating stuff that I said, and even finer, even more powerful. I said, oh shit, this dude is turned into something special. But when he put it into his art form and he played it for me, I didn't even want to tell nobody he belonged to me. I just said, hey, what y'all think? And before I know it, they was like, whoa, and here we are. So it's just serendipity right now. You know, it's just serendipity, and I'm proud of the whole process. But I told him the music right now needs to have, you don't have to worry about being with everybody else. Just carve your lane and let the divine order take place, especially since we got our superpowers back a couple of days ago with Jupiter and Saturn.
Hey!
Okay.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's so true. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he said, man, about just re-engineering, you know what I'm saying, the culture, you know what I'm saying? And he dropped those seeds on me when I was young. And I remember it was a point in time, man, Brother Wesley Muhammad got this book. He wrote it under the surname True Islam. But it's the Book of God, Encyclopedia and Proof that the Black Man is God. And I remember my dad gave it to me like in middle school, man. And I'm just looking at the book like, nigga, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I just threw it like in the closet somewhere, man, tucked it away until like college came, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, because in high school I was, you know, into like the conscious movement and stuff like that. But in college I really took it to a studying, studious level, man. And so I ended up finding a PDF again, man, and the book just blew my mind, you know what I'm saying? But it just goes to show you that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you know, we not ready for that knowledge that we think we might be ready for. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to be groomed up into that point until we can get them heavy seeds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us want to go from 1 + 1 and then go to 10 + 9 when, you know what I'm saying, you got to just take those steps, especially in consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm glad my dad, you know, dropped the seeds like he dropped them and didn't force feed them to where I like resent, you know what I'm saying, the teachings and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, because that does happen as well, man. And that doesn't make the teachings any less true, but it's just the way that you do it. So he did it in a masterful way, you know what I'm saying? So salute to my dad and my mom as well, man, because she was a soldier in the nation as well, you know what I'm saying? And so it's from both stock, man, that poured into me.
You know, one of the beautiful things I want to contribute, I remember I used to play the hip hop in the car, and he was a little guy. He had a speech impediment, but I always encouraged him to rap. And the sisters would be in the backseat say, Daddy, will you stop it? We don't understand what he's saying. And I was like, it don't matter. Let him say it. I knew he would eventually work into it, you know? And in high school, before he got his knowledge himself, he would spit some rhymes about killing. I mean, he probably had 30 bodies on him in his rhymes. You know what I mean? I'm like, you going to jail. And I would lock my door because I didn't want this nigga to come in and kill me. You feel me? Sociopathic. You understand? So I was like, nah, So I was like, nah, this ain't happening. You suck right now with the rest of them niggas. But anyway, so when he came back, I was blown away. And it was like, I always contributed to a bomb being dropped going into the earth 1 mile deep. At a certain period of time, it exploded. And now he's growing into a mountain with his wisdom and his man. And I love the fact that he took it. We allowed it to grow naturally and organic. And a certain period of time during COVID, he dropped this wonderful piece of music that I think the world is going to appreciate. And I told him, you can't, if you don't get everybody, just find your tribe. Somebody's going to appreciate you and allow that.
That's right.
Because it ain't about the money going to come. You know what I mean? It's about the message. The message has to be bigger than the money, because then you'll become a whore and then you'll be turned out. And nobody like hoes. They like hoes, but they throw away hoes. You know what I mean? It's not memorable. So become your legend, own it, and have integrity. And he's blessed that we were able to be around a team of experienced people who won on a high level and have lost on a high level, but they have experience. and experience is the best teacher.
Mm-hmm.
That's how knowledge is gained.
Yeah.
All right. Well, pat yourself on the back, Dad. You done well.
Yeah.
Isn't that the best feeling when it's like, yes, I did something. I did it right.
Yeah, you know, and that's what I said. Like, he ain't in jail. He ain't got tattoos on his face. Shout out to people with tattoos on their face. But, you know, he makes me feel comfortable about being around him. And one of the things, too.
He came home with a black woman. Yes.
Indeed.
100% black woman, yes.
Indeed. And he should be proud. And I had a guy, Kazzy D, told me, said, man, I love Akbar's music, and I want my daughter to find somebody like him to talk to her about the way he's talking about young righteous black women. So it's inspirational for dads, moms, and young girls. You know, I mean, and I think, if you know, WAP is cool, but it's a culture for that. But they dropped WAP right after Beyonce did Black is King, and I was like, that's no coincidence in that. We was feeling good about Black is King, and all of a sudden they dropped WAP, and now it's up for Grammys. I think it won a Grammy, right? And whatever. If that's what you want, that's cool. But we gotta also give them a clean glass to drink from, because right now it's been stepped on. And y'all all know hip hop had a glorious moment, and it's still in its infancy stage, but it has to also have a balance to it. And we hope his music and others coming behind him can restore balance in the universe, like Luke instead of Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Well, anything we could do, you definitely have our support.
And let me say this, it's serendipity again, because he always talked about your podcast, Lord Jamar, about being on here with Godfrey and Raw Digga. And I was like, man, well, shoot him a message. I'm a firm believer in alchemy. I don't believe in I just believe it's not right now. And for this to take place 4 months later, maybe 5 months later, it's special, man, for him. And it just shows him that God is real, but you got to work it. You just can't talk it. You can't pray it. You got to work it. And you got to believe it.
Wait, how did I first get up on this? You sent it to me, Akbar? Was that it?
Yeah, well, I hopped in your DM like around August, and I sent you. Yeah, around August or September, man. I sent you out I sent it to your email, matter of fact, at first. And then you hit me back like you the one that sent those tracks. Like, yeah, man. And we just started chopping it up from there.
Yeah. See, every once in a while, I'll just I'll just go off the energy sometimes, because people say it all the time. But sometimes it's, I don't know, something will just tell you, you know what? Open this one up. Just give this one a try. Maybe it won't be whack, because most of the time it's some whack shit. And when you're playing surprise, it's like, oh shit. Okay. All right. And I
know it's the luck of the draw. I mean, I done opened my, I done press play sometimes on something let me see what's going on. Pump bitch, ass nigga motherfucker, pump bitch. I'm like, whoa. No, I'm for real though. I'm not. That's a real hook. For real. No, I'm serious. Shout out to that guy. He actually the homie too.
Like the flow is back, and they think they're super deep. Like, my mind is going off into the galaxy, and it's flowing every different way. And, shit don't really rhyme, and they're just like on some weirdo shit. Wait, did you wait? What you used to call them, Digga?
Metaphysical whizzicles. The metaphysical whizzicles.
We're not fucking with the metaphysical whizzicles if they're not.
My brain is circulating Jupiter, Saturn, and.
Hey man, you got to do out there.
I transmute into get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Be nice. There's a lane for the metaphysical whizzicles. Be nice.
Yeah, goddamn it. I don't want to hear that.
They're going to have to sell it to
it's not dope. If it's metaphysical whizzical, it has to be lyrically.
Still got to be dope, man.
Crafted in such a way that people like you and I would be like, nah, that's dope. That's dope. Like, you're not talking about chakra just for chakra's sake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talking about things like that because,
I call it the perfect balance. Got to have the perfect balance of ratchet and righteous.
Perfect balance. You got to talk to people where they are, and you can't look down on them and judge them. You know, because when you do that, then you act like you're better, and that's the reason why we in trouble. Because white folks thought they was better, and that they could do what they did to us and not be accountable for it. So you have that humility and see a human being for what it is.
Yeah. And unfortunately, brothers rubbing off on a lot of us that we starting to think we better than each other.
Exactly. That's why I was saying to somebody earlier, I said, you know, you can't, when you have that attitude where you think you're better, you know, you have the white man attitude. And that's like being other than yourself, because yourself is a righteous person by nature. But we've been raised by unrighteous people on a adoption level, and we take on their norms and folk ways, and we treat each other worse, but still give them this kind of respect that they beat the hell out of us to deserve. You know, this quarantine was a perfect example of just having a spiritual quarantine and getting centered, so you'll find out who you are, what demons you got to deal with. And a lot came out of it. You know, I dropped the book, and for him to have his album and for Karyn to start her label, we just merged all our creativity together and have it surge. And here we are with you all. Hopefully we can do some business in the future with you all on some projects, because I love to work with you all, man. It's about just building and having our own, you know.
Yeah, well, I got them beats too now. We got them tracks.
Yeah, absolutely. Her and I, we did a movie together for a small budget, a feature film for $20,000 in 7 days, and got it on Amazon Prime, and now it's on Tubi TV.
Wow.
And nice.
We wrote the soundtrack. Her and I wrote it together. She started it. I co-starred with her. I had my first debut. And this is my second or third career, maybe my fourth career. I'm 54 years old. You know? There you go. But we did this. We did this a couple years ago. I directed my first movie 4 years ago. I was 50. So I'm just excited that I was able to go out on the thought, dream it, go out, and for things to happen. And, you know, to meet somebody of Karyn's status, of hers to be partners with me, is just incredible. And if now my son here, and we're hoping to just continue building a legacy for Black excellence and, you know, high status, man. Just that's it. I call it light work right now. Not light as in weight, but light as in light bulb. Light work. Got to spread that light work.
Well, we're here to aid. We're here to aid and assist in the light work, you know, and you know, because the real Illuminati is us. Like, we're the ones that illuminate and shine the light. You know what I mean? They're trying to actually take our title away from us, and the Illuminati. They're actually hiding the light. They're keeping things in the dark. So you're not nobody's Illuminati. You're not shining no light. We're the ones shining light to the truth and bringing light to the truth. But that's a whole nother discussion. Listen, man, before we let you go, Miss Karyn, so what else? What do you have? What's next? What's next for you? What's the next move? You still doing your real estate?
Oh, okay. Well, the next move is we got a second video coming out. This video is man, it turned out. This thing turned out better than we even thought. I
mean, that first one looks very professionally shot. It looks like something I would have seen on, you know, BET back when they played videos, but you know.
Man. Yeah, shout out to Nick Luger too, man.
Yeah, this is one thing I told Akbar. I said the magic is when we both put our superpowers together. And this second one, he wrote the treatment kind of based off the Matrix, and it really kind of I was taken back when I saw it, because, you know, the acting, the whole setup from the beginning is pretty incredible. Talking about, you know, taking the blue pill or the red pill, and then the song is called Everlasting Thought. You got to keep moving. So we're really excited about this video, but even more so than that, we have a movie project, like I said, that we're working on. And Akbar is a great actor. And so, you know, he's been working on a script. And, you know, when I told Akbar, I was like, I want a superstar. Supernova is building superstars, you know, not just you know, being a rapper and you know, I'm looking for the whole package. So we're excited about, like I said, the Donald Glover. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Donald Glover. I love what he's done with his career, with his rapping, and as well as with his film project with Atlanta. So we're looking at, you know, we're in the movie business, and we've been able to get an amazing team to work with us, especially now since COVID has, you know, made people more available, and we were able to get some name talent, maybe that where we couldn't have gotten them before. So stay tuned for that. We got a project coming out, soundtrack, and Supernova is just, you know, we believe in the message, and like I said, just healing for the culture, and we'll be doing that kind of entertainment, and that's what's on our radar. And shout out to, I forgot to say Akbar. I forgot to say shout out to Bridget, she's our spiritual, what do we call it? Artist development, as well as stylist.
Sister auntie.
Yeah, so shout out to her for you know, praying and keeping Akbar, you know. It's been a really beautiful ride, and getting to know, like I said, just that the whole dichotomy of just what he's got to say with R&B. That whole merge has been really amazing, because you know, I came up in the day of Prince and Michael and Janet, and so I have, you know, I'm bringing that element. So the photos, everything's getting greater and better. And as you were talking about his wardrobe, and you know, we're like, I want you to, you know, you got to look like a superstar. That's just
good for you for having artist development.
Oh man,
that's such a lost art now. People don't realize that is probably more important than the talent itself. Like, an artist can have all the talent in the world, and you got these labels just plucking them off the streets and throwing a bunch of money at them, like, and go and really just, you know, throwing them to the wolves. So good for you. But I mean, you know, you come from the times, you know what it is. So
yeah, exactly. We know what it is, and I'm so passionate about everything being proved out, and you know, and not saying it's my company. You know, we all vote on everything, and it's like, no, you know, because Akbar can come up with some videos. Trust me, his but it's like, okay, that's $1 million. No.
Right.
Like, we gotta be clever with it, right? Because we can't afford to spend what Kendrick can spend, but we can be clever. We can make
that's right.
And that's the fun part, you guys, is that doing this on a shoestring budget, but it does require creativity, and that's actually fun. That's the great part about, and you guys know that, building your podcast. That's the beauty of the time we're in right now. You know, shame on us if we don't. You know, COVID should have made us all. Either you're going to be that time, you know, you're going to be great, or you ain't doing nothing with your life. Because if you haven't taken this time to become better, shame on you.
It's something.
That's right.
That's what's up.
And those are great parting words. Like,
that's great end right there. Like, I don't know what to really say after that. Listen, this has been a pleasure having both of you, having all of you. Please come back. You know what I mean? Whenever you have new music, new videos, you know, whatever you'd like to promote. Karyn, you still do the real estate, yes?
Yes, I still do the real estate. Unfortunately, you know, Atlanta is definitely an acquired, I don't know what to say.
Acquired taste in the real estate market. With some of these contractors posing as contractors, but they're really scam artists.
Yeah, a lot of scamming going on in Atlanta. So
okay.
If it wasn't for homicide laws, she would have had a couple bodies herself.
I was gonna say, do you need us to come down there and whoop some ass for you? Some ass.
But COVID,
you know, they're about the bag. You know, I'm from Los Angeles, and they're definitely about the bag. But it's all right, you know.
Because the reason I ask, I kind of see, you know, I watch a lot of those shows, Property Brothers, Flip or Flop, and all that type of shit. But you don't see many black. You know what I mean? I think it would almost be interesting for you to do one of those type of shows. A flipping type of show where Karyn White, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She got so many talents. She could do that and cook vegan food right now. And she was
nice.
planting trees and shit, laying landscaping. She got a lot of skills, man.
Listen, you know, I mean, it's just a thought. Like, you know what I mean? Because motherfuckers like that, people like that, I see the Property Brothers up in what the hell? They got like window treatments up in Lowe's and shit like that. Like, yeah, they in Target and all this type of shit. You know, they people selling bed sheets and all kinds.
There's actually a show. There's a show on Netflix right now that I believe Reese Witherspoon is the executive producer called The Home Edit, and it's on Netflix, and it's literally two women buying a bunch of containers from the Container Store and organizing rich folks' closets.
Wow.
That's it.
Really? Okay.
I'm like, I've been doing that all my life for my entire friends and family. You mean to tell me I could have got a TV show doing that? Wow.
Put a spin on it, Rob.
Hey, Rob, let's talk about. We can produce that for you.
I mean, I literally built a shoe wall out of bookshelves from Target. Everybody comes in like, oh, who did that? Can I get their number? I'm like, chill, I did that. Like, I shouldn't even be telling my secrets. Like, I put it together.
Yes.
That's word on that. That's for real.
We are so creative.
Yeah, that's for real.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
That Black people have to do is we have to get control of our distribution and our economic base. We shouldn't have to outside our community for financing or for distribution because we are the art, we are the creativity, we the talent. We just didn't have the behind the scenes distribution, and they kept us out of that. But with the technology right now, we can do it all. We just need.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. We got to get away from the poor righteous teacher mentality, and I don't mean wise intelligent. I mean, you know, thinking that we have to be poor in our pockets in order to be righteous, as if there's some sort of honor in being poor. Like we can be rich righteous teachers. You understand what I'm saying? We have to come together, you know, and especially those of us who might have knowledge but still are out here doing business and not trying to, you know, be poor. We're actually trying to, you know, make a living. And first of all, they're not going to listen to you if you don't have money. They're not going to listen to you.
Right.
The shiny guy with all the diamonds on his neck and all of that when he has nothing to say but Molly and Percocet. Now, if you want to get positive to say, part of it is they got to look at you and respect you. And how do they respect you? Is when you have certain material things and all. It's just how this shit works. So
and as soon as one of us gets some money, we gotta stop being so quick to call them a sellout and they must be in the Illuminati, and it's like actually we should take pride in ours becoming millionaires and billionaires. Like that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Let's stop demonizing those people. Like they're capitalists. You know I just I don't. We got a lot of work to do.
I wore a Louis Vuitton sweater. They ripped me a new. You're supposed to be righteous. You got a Louis Vuitton sweater on. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, but you don't.
I'm righteous. I didn't say I was broke. Like, what's the problem?
You don't know what kind of 85, what kind of person that might be attracted to that type of shit now is ready to listen to me just because they see me wear that type of shit. You not thinking you think I'm buying into. I don't give a fuck about Louis Vuitton and none of that type of shit. But if it helps me get my message across, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna use the tools that they use for evil. I'm gonna use for good.
Exactly. Or they just make a good quality cashmere. How about that? How about I just like the feel of cashmere, and it just so happens that the Louis version is the softest.
Right.
So
I wouldn't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Cashmere. Shout out to my boy, Styled by Young. Okay, he just sent me a box, and inside this box, it's a little care box. It comes with some socks, a mask that I won't be wearing, and a cashmere sweater, cashmere turtleneck.
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
With turtlenecks there, Akbar. Okay.
Classic.
Season, man.
Nice.
And this is a nice black-owned. Notice, don't say Gucci inside there. This is a black-owned company, styled by Young. Thank you, my brother.
Nice. Okay.
I appreciate you.
So what? They didn't have my address or something? What? What?
Yours coming next year.
I like cashmere. Styled by Young. They didn't have my size. What's happening?
And the socks. They have some nice socks, you know.
Got Argyle. Yeah. I mean, look, he don't even wear masks. I wear the mask. Okay, like styled by Young. Hello.
I'm gonna give you the mask. How about that?
Oh man,
this is good for you. Actually, this was yours. Actually, it actually is for a digger on here.
Yeah, I can't keep up with my mask, man. I'm constantly losing my mask. You know,
I just lost a mask.
When you get out and you go to the store and you got left the damn mask in the car.
Oh man, I'll be so ready to, you know, one of these, man.
Oh, I've tried that a couple of times.
Oh man,
I'll be honest though. You know what's getting on my nerves? It's like the restaurant thing. It's like I'm putting them. You got to put this mask on to walk to the table as soon as you get to the table. You take the mask off, and you're just sitting there eating with no mask on for the rest of the day.
Right, but then if I want to
go to the bathroom or I walk back out the door, I gotta put the mask back on. I'm like, so we all just sitting here eating and hocking and chilling with no mask.
It's also bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy because you can't even catch a cold. They might burn you at the stake.
Man,
you can't cough out loud.
Everybody catches cold. That's why this was so wickedly genius. for the symptoms to just be some regular schmegular shit.
Right.
But anyway.
Exactly. Wow, man. I'm just happy that I was able to attend the broadcast, the party, and, and meet you all, you know, so it's been a pleasure for sure.
Listen, before we out, let's do the socials and all of that. What's the social media? Where can people get in contact with you? Let's start with you, Akbar. What's your IG and all of that?
Yes, sir, man. My IG, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is all gonna basically be the same. AKBAR THEGA. It's Akbar the Great. AKBAR THEGA. And we also have a website up, man. We have merch that just now recently dropped. You know what I'm saying? You can sign up for our email listing, man, and give like announcements for the new unreleased music, unreleased photo shoots, giveaways, you know what I'm saying? That's so much more, man. And the website. Oh, exactly. YRBG grants, you know what I'm saying? That's all through the website. Go to the website and subscribe.
What is the website?
AkbarTheGreat.com. AkbarTheGA.com. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we got a lot of moves, you know what I'm saying, that we planning on making, man. And it's so exciting to have a team, you know what I'm saying, that you can believe in the vision. And you know what I'm saying, we started this back in August, you know what I'm saying? It's 5 months later, I'm like sitting up having a conversation on my favorite podcast, man, about some music that I just not recently released. So
that's pretty
real, man.
Not to be not for nothing. That's God's seed right there. That's God's
word.
Hey,
travel. Karyn, you have a website for the label?
Supernova. What is it? Supernova Unlimited.com. SupernovaUnlimited.com. But you can reach me on my website at KarynWhite.me, and that's KARYN White.me, and then follow me on social media, IG, Karyn White Official with a Y. Karyn White, not White Karyn.
Karyn White, not those white Karens, God damn it. The original black Superwoman.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Speak on it.
Exactly, man, exactly. Asiatic, you know.
We so appreciate y'all for coming and joining us. Again, come on back anytime. You are friends to the show. And yeah, this was great.
Oh man,
yes, what a breath of fresh air. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed with the guys, Miss Karyn. I'll be just the black man, God, and the black man. I'm just like, yes, I need some estrogen on the show sometimes. So, breath of fresh air.
Man. Wait. You know what?
I told Lord Jamar before we got on, I was scared. I was like, I was just a goddess in training. Like,
we ain't gonna grill you about the history of like that. Like,
today's man. Wisdom, all being born in culture field.
on the 1 to 10 or nothing like that. You'll be all right.
Oh, I know. Look, now I can fall asleep because you had me up last night. Okay. I'm not used to doing the conscious. I'm used to dealing with the other folks.
You had me up knowing I was going to interview Karyn White. That's all. I was just happy about that. But listen, before you go, Akbar, I don't know if I want to put you on the spot.
Yes, he was excited that you guys were coming. I know when Jamar is enthusiastic about a guest and when he's not.
I don't even understand. Man.
Would you like to maybe kick a little acapella before we go?
I would love to, man.
Because trying to stream with the beat and all of that type of shit, it's a fiasco.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I would rather you just go acapella. You know what I mean?
See,
I'm just on some real MC shit, and I'm only doing this because I feel like you can do it. So,
oh yeah, I got you.
I'm asking you.
So look, tell them we need all of them. I'm gonna set the blueprint. Man, I took some L's. This is really like my take 6. You niggas are basic. Might as well face it. Man, I stand out like some teeth that need some braces. I don't mess with races. I don't fuck with coons neither. I'm not really cool with neither. Catch me out in Indonesia. Yeah, I gotta get it cause time, it don't stop, it rewind, it don't work. Success is hard work and patience. On vacation, ask for my destination, I reply with greatness. The lunar sun, I'm number 1 and ain't no runner up. You put your all in that verse, but still ain't done enough. You still ain't coming up. I know some days it rains, your sun ain't raising up. My rain is drying up. Struggles never forever. Metal sharpening metal. We built this world with our hands, now fill the carpal tunnel. See, it's a darker tunnel, and you ain't got the light. Expect respect from them folks and still ain't got no rights. They catch you at the light. They say it's self-defense and walk free. This black skin, the only evidence they ever need. It's okay to fear me, cause this ebony Godiva milk chocolate Hershey complexion hurts me when I'm in grocery or when I'm on driveway or in the highway. Yo, I hate 5-0. Might as well let them know I'm the Prince of Egypt. Pharaoh let them go. The greatest story never told, like you been Rick Roll. We ain't no strangers to love, just keep it on the low. My queen so celestial. Show me the Big Dipper. And since then, all the aliens trying to get with it. Used to be a cold dude. You could call me Mister. I like my women color purple. When that sun hit them, sun kiss them, skin just glisten up in the light. She was stank in the car. I'm glad that she acting right. Come take a trip. I pull up in the ship. Come catch a flight. Girl, you shaking. Never knew there was angels afraid of heights.
Hey!
Bars! Akbar got bars.
Hold
up! My man 1159 from Chicago who got mad bars. He had a meme up that I put earlier on my story, and it said, "If you ain't
in the Bill Cosby face,
if hip hop ain't never made you make that face, then it wasn't real hip hop."
That's right.
Man.
I just had that face. Give me a couple of those lines. Okay.
Oh, there's love.
Word.
Hey, love, man.
Thank you, face. Yeah, that's dope. All right, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it first right here on the Godcast. For a lot of y'all, man, this might be your first time ever hearing of this guy. So now track his trajectory. You know what I mean? Go follow him. You know what I mean? Support what he does. Make sure you copy it, like support it. Like don't just stream it. Like buy it. Whatever the fuck you got to do. You know what I mean? Get his merch, all of that type of shit.
And I do have something else to mention, man. My dad, you know what I'm saying, a little shy. He probably didn't mention this before, man, but he did just put out a book for all the up and coming filmmakers out there.
Okay.
Guerrilla Film Grind, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go check out his book, man. It's, you know what I'm saying, you can shoot a phenomenal movie in little less to nothing. You know what I'm saying? So go follow him on Instagram at Derrick M. That's DERRICK M. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can connect from there, man. This book is dope. So check that out as well, man.
I appreciate that, son. Number one son. I'm like Charlie Chan. Number
one. You know, my dad getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? He forget to mention some things, man. I gotta, you know.
I love it.
You know, he got the notes on the wall and stuff like that. Refrigerator.
Hey, I got a couple Post-its myself. You be easy, young buck. You getting old too. You gonna be our age one day.
I'm sorry.
We the same age bracket. Relax. He's not old, okay?
Yes, man.
Thank you.
He'll get down and give you 50, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right.
No, he's most definitely in shape, man. You know,
all right then.
Let him know, Pop. They say I still cut you.
Nah, but listen, beautiful. Once again. Thank y'all for coming through.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you having us on.
Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure.
And we appreciate you having us on once again, man. It's love, man. And can't wait to come back and show y'all, you know what I'm saying, what we done from this point on. So most definitely excited, man, for you to showcase, you know what I'm saying, everything that's been going on so far. You know what I'm saying? It's surreal, man. It's a surreal moment, man. But it's much love, man.
Right. Well, all right. Well, look out for these segments. You know what I mean? They'll be up, you know, next few days or so.
Okay.
Got a couple joints before this we got to get out. But yeah, we'll get them out as ASAP. You know what I mean? And I'll definitely tag you and let you know. Let your people know when we're putting them out.
Yes, sir.
And let's definitely stay in touch. Let's talk about some of the ideas that we talked about here. You know what I mean?
Right. Man, we got each other numbers, so we can most definitely dialogue about that. We're gonna be doing something
absolutely
soon. I just got to finish a couple more pre-production requirements, but yes.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Oh yeah, she's an actress.
Oh yeah.
She's an actress. She's an actor. This whole we're super talented over here. We're multi-talented. We ready to go. You know what I mean? We do what we do. So
yep, I done dip my big toe in the acting pond once or twice.
Gotcha.
I strategically put this team together with future things in mind. You know what I mean?
Yes,
right.
Definitely.
Hey, she reminded me of your mom's mom. She reminded me of Helen.
Oh, you said
grandmother. You remind me of his grandmother.
Y'all do have those that native, you know what I'm saying? You know us black people, man, we're the original Native Americans, man. Y'all got them heavy native
the cheekbones. Was the cheekbones?
Exactly.
Yeah, and her vibration says I ain't nothing to fuck with. That's why.
That's
yeah, I've been getting called an old soul for a long time.
yeah. I caught that vibration. Right. I think
it's so funny. You know what's so funny is that I'm really in real life. I'm such like the biggest get over teddy bear, like dig a lot of kids, but all of it is scared of me. Like people get they get that aura from me that that's auntie don't take no shit. I'm like me, I'm the biggest marshmallow.
Right.
That's what I would catch you for. Auntie don't take no shit role, raw digger.
No, but I'm definitely but I am definitely of the belief of the village raising a child. Like I definitely have all of the old school principles about me, and I will fuck somebody's kid up if they not if they not mannerable, if they not if they not showing respect, if they're not just certain little things like no, you can't curse around elders, you can't I'm definitely, of that cloth.
Yes,
right. That cloth. Like
the proper cloth. Facts.
All right, y'all. Well, listen, once again.
All right, we out.
Thank y'all.
We out.
Okay. Happy holidays.
And respect. Yes. Enjoy whatever you celebrate. Happy Kwanzaa, all of that. You know what I mean?
Sir. Yes, sir, man. Y'all the same, man. Happy holidays to y'all and y'all's families, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Like a family right here, man. I felt like I was at home having a conversation with my uncle or my auntie or something. You know what I'm saying? So I love the energy, man.
Come on back. We got game for you. Definitely.
Yes, sir. That's a cold hat too, man. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier. That's a cold.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, player pimp.
I like how you dress. I like your sophistication of how you dress and all that.
Turtleneck gang.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Bridget Farm.
He said the 9th inning. What's up with that verse, nigga?
Who? Oh, you said Slay?
He just texted me saying, "Tell Digga we in the 9th inning."
Oh no, I got him. I told you my charger. That's why I'm broadcasting from my phone. Like my computer is shot. I can't even turn my Pro Tools on the computer.
It's 7 o'clock.
But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have to do the dash at my boy's spot or something.
All right, no doubt. All right, well, listen, we out, y'all.
All right, y'all. Take care.
Much love, family. Much love, y'all.
Yes. Shit, my bad. All right. But that's
that was fun.
Thank y'all for coming through.
Word.
Appreciate it.
Party people.
Karyn White, Akbar the Great, Derek Muhammad. That was dope. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna linger afterwards.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Gotta go.
Yeah. Same here. All right. Well, listen, we appreciate y'all once again. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell, like. When we put out episodes, make sure you share and tell a friend that the Godcast is what it is. We'll be back soon with another powerful episode with somebody that you're definitely going to be excited to see. And until then, for Yanadameen Godcast, I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
And for the brother Godfrey. Hey.